This is where I think the most progress gets made, the most relevant material is shared, innovative approaches. We're shoulder to shoulder with our peers, figuring this all out together. So let's do it. Let's do it together.
What brought me to the ARF today was finding out more about what ARF can provide me. With the company that I'm working with, I've been downsized substantially, so I'm looking to possibly find out how can the ARF give me support in my job.
Actually anticipating and acting. I want us to be actually doing the work and getting out and applying it to your business issues. We want to do relevant research, and we want it to be original and curated. And we want to do it for you.
How do traditional methods compare to newer? Do these newer marketing methods add something to the traditional methods?
So, what I am aiming to accomplish and what our team is aiming to accomplish for you is to actually help change the way you think. How you think about measurement, how you think about research, and importantly, and this is why we're going to have more discussion and more tabletop conversation and more interaction, how you think about leadership and how you think about your role.
For me, I just really appreciate all the conversations that I had with many folks here and just sharing their perspective and their experience, and ultimately it really takes all of us together to be able to solve the problems for the industry. So thank you, everyone.
What brought me to the ARF today was to be able to get linked into what's going on in the industry, to be able to understand what all the different companies are doing, and also to be able to learn to help bring it back to my organization to help move research forward.
My overall impression of the ARF is that they're really partners to their clients, really trying to help everyone attain a better and higher level of research.
Oh, my overall impression of the ARF, I think there's such tremendous energy and excitement and enthusiasm for the organization right now. I mean, it's always delivered great learning and great academic principles, but now I think under Gail's leadership, we're really going to start to see that translation as something that I can activate back in my office every day.
Whole industries, and many of you, cling to the remnants of the status quo even as your grip gets weaker and weaker, because the digital revolution and societal shifts have brought us to a new period.
My overall impression of the ARF is very buttoned up, put together, very valuable is what I've seen. I've already met with a couple of people this morning, and I can see they're going to bring a lot of expertise and value for my company.
Bank of America, we are now talking about connections, and obviously that's really at the heart of what social media is.
The first thing we did is we really recognized that social media is a great opportunity to really help to build those connections between the bank and all of their customers and potential customers.
We are thrilled, Arbitron, to be continuing to sponsor this great event.
We don't want to be passionate about any one tool. We want to make sure that we have the capability to find the right tool for the right task.
My overall impression of the ARF is that, as Gail said earlier today, they are the Switzerland, and that's what I'm looking for, is that safe haven to have conversations that are a little bit difficult to have with your competitors, but we need to have them in order to move the industry forward.
That the future of measurement requires a couple of really specific things. The road to success is often way more important than just measuring whether a campaign worked or it didn't, whether there was ROI or there wasn't.
I see the ARF as a neutral party that can really help us move the industry forward in terms of new measurement capabilities, especially on things like cross-platform and mobile. As consumer habits change, we really have to push the industry to a new measurement place.
But what makes the ARF really special for me is I am a researcher, and the audience is completely focused on research. So they're the people that I am most interested in listening to, hearing about, talking to. And then the subject matter, of course, the papers that are presented are rich with all kinds of where we are today and where are we going and what people are working on and what people are passionate about and what they're getting excited about.